Britney Spears' 3-year-old niece belts her Up and Down song out on YouTube. All this and more coming up on Her Say. Hey everyone, welcome to Her Say. I am here with Daphne, very excited, from CoolMom.com, and we have an awesome show for you today. So our first story up comes from the Frisky. It was Britney Spears' little adorable niece,
Jamie Lynn's girl.
Yes, who was singing the lyrics to the Up and Down song.
Yes, which is a little provocative, I guess. So the question is that appropriate?
My 5-year-old will sometimes walk around and sing, you know, she'll pick up on songs that are on the radio, and all of a sudden she's like, into club, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I know.
What do you know about the club? And
oh,
she's
don't
talking
get me
about,
started
like,
on that new Katy Perry song.
Yeah.
I'm not letting my kids listen to that. All right, from the Stir comes the story of the best little running away letter ever. This is actually kind of breaks my heart. This little 5-year-old, she wrote this note, and I guess her parents sent it to the site, where she said she's gonna run away because her family laughed at her and said she farted, and she didn't do it. Oh. And I know I love to make farts funny, and sometimes my kids are with me, and sometimes they're like, don't say that. They get, you know, look guys, they're so sensitive.
They're so sensitive. Okay, so we're here with Shauna Cohen from Mommy-ish. Very excited to have you. Hi.
Hi. So I'm here today to discuss a story that we ran on mommyish.com. It was about a woman who was looking to hire a nanny for her 2 young daughters. And rather than going the traditional route of hiring, you know, this amazing overachieving nanny, she really just hired a slacker nanny. Someone who was young, not very ambitious, not very motivated, but who could get the job done.
And she got a lot of negative comments for this. What I think the point of mom blogging is whatever works for the family, whatever works for the kids. And I didn't like the way people were so negative on that woman, and I knew they would be.
And the truth is, it was surprising to get so much judgment, and that is a big issue with motherhood in general.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Looking for creative ways to get the kids to eat better? Tracy Prince recently stopped by and shared some of her suggestions and a couple of great recipes too. Okay, so if you've ever struggled to get your kids to eat, I mean, who hasn't? Luckily, I know Tracy Prince from House of Prince, and she says she's got the answer for this universal dilemma.
The trick that I found is that you find something that your kids really like, and then you use that to entice them to eat things that they don't normally eat. And for that, I like to use cheese. It's wholesome, it's great for calcium, and the kids love it.
So what's something fun you do for breakfast?
Well, Kraft has this great recipe for cheesy omelet bake. You throw some bread, some eggs, and some bacon in there, and of course the cheese, right? And then you've got this delicious thing, but then you can also hide broccoli in it.
Okay, so what else?
So for dinner, for example, say meatloaf to a child, and you're likely to get, ugh, I don't want to eat meatloaf, I don't like that, nah. But if you say cheeseburger meatloaf, and you put cheese on the meatloaf and you slice it up and you make it like a cheeseburger, well then they're gonna eat that. And then you can hide anything you want in the meat. But lunchtime is my favorite, because typically I can't get my kids to eat any vegetables that are not cooked. Check out this recipe I found on craftrecipes.com for creamy veggie tortilla roll-ups. Really easy to make. You just take the tortilla. First you spread a couple of tablespoons of Neuchâtel cheese.
You know what's really funny is only when I started Her Say did I learn that this is what actually holds it all together.
See, the moms have got it. And then a glop of refried beans for extra protein. Okay, then you got a couple slices of delicious Kraft singles. And it's fun to make them into shapes too. 2 carrot spears, a lettuce leaf, a couple of cucumbers. Cucumbers is actually one of the only vegetables my kids eat, so.
Really?
And then you roll it up like this, like so.
Okay, that was so yummy. Okay, so these are not just for kids, like moms can eat them too.
Obviously, yeah, if it looks delicious, we want to eat it right now, right? For these recipes and other great ones, make sure to go to craftrecipes.com.
All right, you guys, you can also follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, come back and visit us every day at hersay.com. Bye.